Hi, I'm Jim Hickey. I own Jim Hickey Music in Fort Mill, South Carolina. We're in a lesson studio. We teach guitar, bass, and piano and voice, and we're really nice and we're really fun, so you should come down and visit us sometime. Okay, if you're in the area, say hello. I am dropping this note in here because I see a lot of love and hate for Ovation acoustic guitars, and I'm more than willing to say I love my Ovation acoustic guitar, and I'm going to tell you why. I am 5'6", and I have small hands. As a guitar instructor, if there's instructors out there, you know, you are working with students 3, 4, 5 hours at a time. And really you need to be comfortable during that time so you can engage your student and not get distracted by being uncomfortable or moving your guitar around, just staying comfortable. If you have any questions about that, I suggest, or wonder what I'm talking about, just sit with your guitar for about 4 or 5 hours in an office chair. Okay, so what the big deal for me was I needed to be comfortable. Now, I am a child of the 80s. When I was growing up, Ovation Guitars started making their appearance. They were in magazines and on MTV when they started showing videos. And all my buddies that played were like, man, yeah, Ovation, that's a beautiful guitar. I want one. Well, when I was out shopping, this may be my midlife crisis guitar. I'm not exactly sure, but I was very happy to find out that it was exactly what I needed for my job. It was exactly what I needed. So if you see my wife, tell her that's why he bought it. Okay. Rounded back. As I mentioned, I am not very big. Sitting and having the rounded back and being able to lean on it, reach over to turn pages, things like that, just little things that ergonomically made the instrument much more comfortable for me to play. I was able to string this up with light strings. I'm currently using DR Dragon Skins. I like them. I've liked them since they came out. I use this is a 9 or a 10. No, this is a 10 or 11 set. One or the other. They're light. When I first got the instrument, the really cool thing was that I was able to gently remove the saddle, and they had shims under here. Took the shims out, popped this back into place, strung it up. This is the only thing that really makes me nuts, Ovation, and that's the access for this, for the truss rod. So I got that done, and the good news is it's been very stable since. So light strings, low action, and I'm able to play it comfortably for hours at a time. Been very, very happy with it. Some of the negatives that people say about these instruments are they're not very loud. Acoustically, they're not very loud. For what I do for a living, I don't need it to be very loud. I need it to be present. And I really like the tone of this electric guitar, or the acoustic electric guitar, because it's not horrible about the high end is not too piercing. It's a nice round sound. It doesn't overwhelm my student when they're playing with me. So I like that. That's actually not a bad way to think about it. If you've got students that are coming in and you're trying to accompany them, are you overpowering them or not? That said, I love the electronics in this thing. You plug it into a decent acoustic amp, you're good to go. You can be as loud as anybody else, man. The control's real simple. It does have an onboard tuner, which I found to be very handy. I can tune up while the guy's playing, or just be sure that I'm straight in just a glance. It's not a big production to tune an acoustic guitar. And lastly, it's just been reliable. I have not had any issues at all. Correction. Battery, had battery go out once. Had to change battery a couple times. The nut slipped once. If anybody plays guitar, they know that happens. A little dab of super glue, I was back in business in like 30 seconds. The tuners haven't had any problems with, they've been very reliable, and I've used this for electric, plugged into distortion boxes, etc. Really haven't had any problems. No real, as far as feeding back, it sounds really good. 2 strap buttons here. Another complaint is people say, well, I can't hold it on my lap. It keeps sliding off. It keeps sliding off. This particular body style is a little flatter on the bottom, so that's helpful. Okay, that does not hurt. Finding the center of gravity in this thing is not too bad either. And if worst comes to worst, strap up. Strap up, man. Put a strap on it. You know, get it nice and short so you can sit there and you can play it. Now, if you got a big beer gut and you stand up, yeah, it's going to sit a little weird, but, you know, at least it's smooth and it won't dig into you, okay? Those are my thoughts on my acoustic guitar. I'm very happy to be playing Ovation. I really hope that that they stay around for a while, because I'm sure in another couple of years I'm going to need another one. I do own a 12-string Ovation as well that I play a lot with gigs, and you know, same love, absolutely the same love for it. So I recommend and highly recommend, especially if you face the same challenges as a short guy like me, go out and find one of these and give it a shot. Play it for a month, and I really don't think you'll ever go back. Be good. Thank you.